You are staring at a bank account that reflects a shallow, flickering life, a digital record of your inability to manifest your will into the physical world. You feel the constant, gnawing anxiety of the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle, a financial cage that keeps your dreams small and your spirit quiet today. You have the ideas, the spreadsheets, and the hustle mantras, yet you lack the raw, explosive power to break through the ceiling of your current reality. You are a salesman who can't close, an entrepreneur who can't focus, and a visionary who is too tired to see the horizon through the fog of his own depletion. Hold on. Before we unlock the real power of semen retention, hit that subscribe button and join our Telegram channel. Link in description. We drop daily wisdom, success tools, and energy secrets only shared there. Don't watch from the sidelines. Become part of the movement. You have the ability to go on top if control your urges and save your seed power that will connect you to God. The chilling truth is that money is simply a form of social energy, and you cannot capture it if your own internal battery is constantly draining into a tissue. You are trying to attract wealth while broadcasting a frequency of lack and surrender, a biological signal that tells the market you are not a leader, but a consumer. In the hyper-competitive arena of 2026, wealth is not won by the smartest. It is won by the most vital. The transmutation of energy is the process of taking the raw, creative fire of your sexual drive and redirecting it into the cold, hard furnace of your professional ambition and your empire building. When you choose to retain, you are building a pressurized reservoir of biocapital. This is the internal wealth that fuels the late nights, the high-stakes negotiations, and the surgical focus required to solve problems that the tired, depleted masses are too lazy to even acknowledge. You begin to notice a shift in your risk tolerance. The retained man has a biological backbone. He is no longer afraid to make the bold move, to ask for the raise, or to invest in the dream. You are operating from a place of abundance because you are literally full of your own holy and powerful life force. The magnetic aura we discussed in previous scripts translates directly into the boardroom. Clients and investors sense a man who is grounded, focused, and unshakable. They don't just buy your product. They buy into the undeniable, radiating energy of a man who clearly possesses his own soul. This is the economic alchemy of the 21st century. While your competitors are numbing their stress with digital distractions and release, you are using that exact same stress as fuel. You are the nuclear reactor that turns the pressure of life into the electricity of profit. Your creative problem solving reaches a peak because your brain is no longer starved for the nutrients required to build life. You see the gaps in the market, the hidden opportunities, and the strategic pivots that others miss because they are too busy chasing the next hollow, digital dopamine hit. You find that your sales vitality is supernatural. You speak with a resonance and a conviction that bypasses the logic of your prospects and hits them in their gut. You aren't just selling a service. You are broadcasting a frequency of success that people are desperate to be near and to pay for. The discipline of retention is the ultimate training ground for financial discipline. If you can control the strongest biological urge known to man, you can easily control the urge to spend impulsively, to procrastinate on your taxes, or to quit when the market turns red and very cold. You start to view every release not just as a lost seed, but as a lost opportunity, a potential business deal, a missed connection, or a dip in your net worth. You become a value sentry, guarding your energy with the same ferocity that a dragon guards its gold. Wealth creation requires a long-term horizon, a perspective that is naturally cultivated by the patient, daily practice of retention. You are no longer interested in the quick hit. You are building a legacy, a multi-generational fortress of freedom that will outlast your own temporary human life. The suspense of your financial journey becomes a source of high-octane excitement. You are no longer working for survival. You are working for dominance. You are curious to see how much more you can achieve, how much more you can earn, and how much more you can impact the world with your fire. But the money trap is real. As your wealth grows, so will the temptations. The world will try to offer you pleasure in exchange for your power. You must remain a sovereign man, realizing that no amount of gold can replace the internal wealth of a retained and very powerful spirit. Your time-blocking and elite focus from our previous sessions now have a target. You are a sniper in the market, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. You move with a lethal, quiet efficiency that leaves your competition wondering how you moved so fast with so little apparent effort. The emotional weight of your success will hit you when you realize that you have finally achieved true freedom. You are no longer a slave to a boss, a bank, or a biological craving. You are the master of your resources, the captain of your capital, and the king of your own long-term destiny. You feel a deep, soulful gratitude for the hard road of discipline that led you here. You realize that the struggle of retention was actually the forge of your fortune. You didn't just get rich. You became the type of man who is capable of holding and growing massive amounts of power. Tears of a fierce financial joy may sting your eyes as you look at the life you have built for your family. You have broken the cycle of poverty and depletion, replacing it with a lineage of strength, abundance, and very holy masculine purpose. The screen of your old, broke life is fading to black, replaced by the brilliant, golden light of your new reality. You are the retained man, the economic alchemist, and the one who has finally, beautifully, and eternally learned how to manifest his own internal fire. The journey into wealth is only just beginning, and the empires you will build will be written about in the history books of the new world. You are the light in the market, the fire in the bank, and the one who has finally, beautifully, and eternally found his true value. Never let the fire go out, for the wealth you have found is a sacred trust that must be used to protect the light and to empower the weak. You are a warrior of the wallet, a sentinel of the spirit, and a man of the light today and very forever. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. Every thanks is a spark that keeps this mission alive. Your support means more than you know. Real wisdom deserves real energy. Drop a thanks to fuel the next level. The journey continues, and the world is waiting for the man who has finally learned to master his money by mastering his own holy and powerful fire. You are the master of the seed, the captain of the capital, and the one who has finally, truly, and fully. The final silence of the script is the silence of a man who is standing on top of his own mountain, looking out at a world that is finally his to shape. You are the master of the transmutation, the captain of the legacy, and the one who has finally, beautifully, and eternally